Namaste, good afternoon, good night, good day, good morning, wherever you may be across this wonderful and beautiful globe. Hi out there, everybody. This is Destiny Forever Walks. Guys, if you have not yet subscribed to my YouTube channel, please subscribe. You're welcome to subscribe. Play my videos and listen to my videos. Listen. And if you like what you heard or the message that you heard, then like the video. And don't forget to go out there and share with someone else. Look, I'm here tonight to talk on this topic briefly. I'm not going to go into details, but I'm talking about enlightenment. And that's a topic that we hear more and more about now than probably in the past, because more and more people are awakening to their higher and greater self, and they are being enlightened. So let's talk about what enlightenment is briefly and quick, fast, in a hurry. And I just want to throw some things out at you tonight, and I may come back and do a more detailed video on enlightenment, which I think I may have done some already. Let me give you some meanings of enlightenment. For one human being to seek enlightenment from another, it is like a grain of sand on the beach, seeking enlightenment from one another. And the real meaning of enlightenment is to gaze with undimmed eyes on all the darkness that is around you. Enlightenment is also a destructive process. It has nothing to do with becoming better or being happier. But what enlightenment is the crumbling away of untruth. It's seeing through the falseness or the pretense, and it's the complete eradication of everything that we imagine to be true. Enlightenment is the experience of intimacy with the entire universe, and there is no separation whatsoever. You totally disappear in the process of uniting with the raw content of the present moment. And because you do, you will never be more alive. Because enlightenment is beyond the connection to me and mine. Enlightenment is the past illusions that you know who you really are. And in our world, it is considered a advantage to us to have a positive self-image. But the wisdom of it all is totally, absolutely different to a lot of our understanding. Of course, there is a great deal of suffering in self-esteem. But what enlightenment is going to do is going to break away a lot of our old ways of thinking, our false ways of perceiving things. And it's going to chop away and chip away that ego hold that it had upon your life, that it programmed you to believe you are totally being different than what the creator of the universe created you to be. So that is something that we need to think about. And like I said, go and do your own research. I advise people, like the Bible said, get wisdom, get knowledge. And with all you're getting, please get understanding. And the way we get understanding, don't wait for someone to give it to you or bring it to you and put it on your platter. You go out there and you go hunger. And you go for a thirst. That I'm going to get what I need, and you don't quit until you get the answers that you want. But do that study on enlightenment and get a better revelation understanding. And maybe you really never have really considered or heard of the word enlightenment, but it's a powerful word that we really need to take a look into. So, how to become spiritually enlightened? There is a reason why the self-improvement industry is worth billions of dollars, people, because people are usually looking for a shortcut to get to wherever you want to go. But guys, it's not always that shortcut that's going to get you there. It's a long road that we must travel. A long, long road that we're going to go down on. Many journeys and many paths to get to that place of our spiritual enlightenment. A lot of us don't know what we are really seeking. We don't know what we're looking for. So let me ask this question. Are you looking for the meaning of life? You might be looking for a deeper connection to yourself. Do you know what you're looking for? And you have to have clarity, though. You don't have to have the clarity around you what it is that you're truly seeking and what you really need to be really honest about what you're really after. Okay? So, you need to develop a spiritual practice. And that could be just like, you could have your prayer time where you sit in prayer talking with your divine Heavenly Father or God or the creator of the universe, whatever. Or you could be in meditation just totally in sync with one, with you and the divine creator God. So we have to develop that spiritual practice. That will look different from everyone. Everyone's perspective is not going to look the same. It's not going to be perceived as the same. For some people, it's like going on a long hike. And for someone else, it may be reading the scriptures. For another, maybe praying or writing. And there's just so many different paths and journeys and different ways that people may go about it. But the key to creating a successful spiritual practice is to make it work for you. You're not trying to make this work for nobody else. You have embarking upon your enlightenment. That enlightenment is for you. That is the revelation that the Creator God has enlightened you with. Not for you to go out there and try to shine a flashlight on somebody else's path. You have been enlightened in your spiritual journey to show you your path to your greater, higher self. So we have to practice and make it sure that it works for each individual. It's the activities when you feel quiet and you shut off your thoughts and you get in silence and you meditate. And then you connect to a greater presence around you. That's the divine creator God. Because you're inviting the creator to come. He's already within you, but you're inviting him to come closer. Then you have to do things on a consistent basis. And then you will notice a difference in your emotional state. Because now you're connecting to your goddess or your God within you. And you may see some of the common traits of enlightenment become present in your daily lives. So you just have to embrace those. But you're also going to have to expect setbacks. There will always be a little setback in anything that you step out to do. So you got to expect the setbacks. Enlightenment is a journey that requires patience. And it requires consistency. And there may be days when you feel like, oh, I feel so depressed. I'm so anxious. You just don't feel like you're bothered at all. But this doesn't mean that you're never going to be enlightened. It means that you have an issue that needs attention. So experiencing setbacks is completely normal and you should expect them. The path to enlightenment isn't one continuous upward climb, because there are going to be days when you're going to go down. Some days you're going to go even deeper down. Then there are days you're going to spiral back up. But it's going to be a different way of experiencing things for every person. And you have to take a few steps forward sometimes, as well as to take a few steps back. And then every once in a while, on occasion, you're just going to take that giant leap forward. That's what enlightenment, that's what the journey, that's what the path is about. The path to enlightenment, it starts though with you, and that's what you got to understand. The path to enlightenment is going to start with each individual. And there are many ways to explain what enlightenment is. And they all really mean the same thing. Enlightenment is like cutting through your own self, your own thoughts, your own beliefs, and the ego to get to your true self. And the true self, this true self is where you'll feel the most at peace. That's that peace I keep saying, that the Creator God comes in and gives you that peace that surpasses all understanding. None of these things that used to bother you or upset you or move you doesn't move you anymore. You have that totally perfect peace. So what does enlightenment feels like? You'll feel like everything is okay. As I said, you're going to feel totally at peace. You're going to feel like everything is okay and that you're guided by the universe. And that you're already whole, you're healthy, healed, wholesome, and complete without the need to even be a billionaire. Nothing else in this world is going to matter to you. Those things has become so, it's no need. It means it's like it's not importance anymore. It's just that you are knowing that you are connecting yourself with your divine higher source, your divine God or goddess within yourself. So that's just a little something to think about. Spiritual enlightenment. So guys, just do a research study on enlightenment and you can get a better revelation and knowledge of that. But I'm out of here and I'm going to talk to you at the next video. And if I need to expound upon this, I will come back and do a little deeper study or diving a little deeper into the message to give you more revelation and knowledge of this. But I just had that on my mind and I want to get it off my mind. What does enlightenment feels like? And this is something that we really need to know about. We really do need to know about. I'm out of here. If you have not subscribed to Destiny Forever Walks, my YouTube channel, I invite you to do that right now. Like my videos and share them. And you want to get or know when Destiny's doing a new video, has uploaded one, hit the bell notification. And hey, you'll be the first to know, hey, Destiny has did a new video. Guys, I'm out of here. Namaste. Have a fantastic, wonderful day, morning, night, evening, afternoon, wherever you may be across the beautiful globe. I'm going to see you at the next video, whether it's be your house or at mine. I'll keep my bell on so you can ring my bell. Namaste.